What up, y'all? I'm Steve Kelnhofer, and I am the founder of ELEV8 Presents. Today, I'm here to introduce an exciting new show that we're going to be doing. Similar to what we've been doing with the strain reviews, we're going to do that also with glass. So what makes me qualified to do these reviews? Well, I've almost got 14 years blowing glass. I'm self-taught, and I've also worked in a studio of 10 plus people in it. So I really feel I get a good grasp of what quality is and what quality is not. Each piece of glass that we review will be critiqued on these 4 criteria. The first one we do is going to be functionality. A, does it work well for its intended design? B, how easy is this thing to use? C, how does it feel in your hands? Is it ergonomic? And D, will water or Scooby snacks get in your mouth? The next thing we'll rate on is the overall quality of the glass. First, how are the welds welded? How clean are the welds? The second thing is, how thick is this glass? Is it super thin, super thick, or just right? And for the third, imperfections. After that, we'll move on to the looks of the piece. The second aspect of looks is the artisanal perspective. And what this means to me is, what did the artist do to make a standard piece look a little bit different? Or what was the flair they gave to that? What did they do to make it unique? And the final criteria point is the affordability of the overall piece of glass. To get this number, we take into consideration function plus price plus artistic value. And that's how we're going to be reviewing these glass pieces here at ELEV8 Presents. That being said, let's move into our first review. What up, y'all? I'm Steve with ELEV8 Presents. Today we're going to do a review on this Gandalf from Starfish. Alright, let's get this review started. First, we'll go over the functionality of this wonderfully crafted piece of glass. For functionality, I gave this thing a 7.85. Man, that's a gangster high piece. Does this work for how it was designed? The answer to me is yes. As for the ease of use of this thing, I think it was gangster. Really long, really easy to use. The heat is away from my mouth. I love it. The next thing, how does it feel in my hand? Is it ergonomic? I think it feels really, really good in my hand. I do believe this is very ergonomic. So again, rates very well on this one. Do you think I got any Scooby snacks in my mouth on this one? The answer is no. I think the really long design on this gets anything caught up into the neck part before it gets to your mouth, which is a great feature I really liked on this piece. Now, we're gonna move on to the overall quality of the design. For overall quality on this wonderfully crafted Starfish design Gandalf, I give it a 7.1. One of our first criteria is the welds. Obviously, this doesn't have a whole lot of welds. It does have a couple little dimples here to help stand it up. And I gotta say, the welds are phenomenal on here. Everything is clean. The next point is the glass thickness. Unfortunately, I had to give this a low mark on the glass thickness because it's really, really thin. I don't think there's anything you can do to make this better other than it is what it is. The final part of quality is imperfections. Again, this piece is phenomenal. Starfish, they really know how to make a wonderful piece on this. The pull is beautiful. I don't really see any imperfections. The bowl hole is perfect, the perfect size. Carb hole, perfectly round. It's just great. Now we're gonna move on to the look of the piece itself. So for the overall looks, I gave it a 7.8. I think the overall appearance of this thing is phenomenal. I just love the pull on it. I love the shape of it. It's perfect from fatter down here to thinner up here. The bull, it's just great. The next point is the artisanal perspective. I think it's a beautifully crafted piece of work. I believe adding a little bit of this blue moon or maybe it's butterscotch on the front of this really pops, really contrasts, and I think it's great. I think overall on this, form versus function is perfect on this piece. The color scheme of this pipe, I think, is on point. Black and this butterscotch or blue moon, just the contrast, it's just really great. For affordability on this piece, I gave it a 7.7. I think it's phenomenal. At $55 retail, it's just great. It's a finely crafted American piece of art here. It's American made by Starfish. These guys really do a great job. Which brings us to the final score on this, and I gave it a 7.6. Again, I think this is just a finely crafted piece of work. Very affordable. It's just super straight. I would buy one of these myself. Well, that wraps it up for this review. Let us know what you think of this new series. If you like it, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm Steve with ELEV8 Presents, and I'll see you next time.